Hey guys, I guess I don't know if I've really properly introduced this truck, but here's my 92 GMC Sierra 1500. I've got, let's see here, you can maybe grab it. Yeah, the water pump shit the bed on me the other night. I won't from work. It just completely puked the fluid out everywhere, and it's not good. So it's bone stock. I did do a little upgrade to the rear differential. I put a Lock-Right locker in it. It's the same locker I ran in my S10, and it works. Let's see here. There's one, and there's the other mark from the other night. I mean, locker, it works. It's positive traction there, buddy. Anyway, the fan was rubbing up against the shroud a little bit when the bearing for the water pump went. So I pulled this guy out of I pulled it back out. And I had a leftover set of these zip strips to attach it. So I'm going to use the big fan and wire that up. I got some relay stuff, super simple stuff. RL44 relay, just regular, and I got a socket for it. So I can wire this guy, or wire this fan up to that relay and up to my battery. And I don't have a switch for it yet, but I thought I'd get some sort of thermostatic switch on my somewhere in my intake. So no big deal there. So anyway, I'm gonna go ahead and pull off the fan shroud. You guys have seen me do a water pump pulley before, or I don't know if I've ever, I haven't done a water pump on here, but it's super simple. I'll go ahead and take you along as I show you. But first things first, I'm going to take off the upper half of the fan shroud. There's 3 bolts on top, plus 2 more on either side. And the fan shroud will come off, and then I can take off the belt's already off. The water pump pulley being misaligned, that helped that out. And then I can pull off the water pump, pull off that pulley and everything, and be on my way to a little better performance. All right, fan shroud's loose, and make sure you get and fan shroud is out. I mean, you can see the fan got nowhere near the actual radiator, so it just scrubbed the shroud a little bit. All right, you can see how junk this freaking bearing is. I swear it was never weeping, man. Maybe it was, I don't know. I mean, it does. Anyway, so here's the replacement for it. That's a PH 610. We're getting a 130-1620. Yeah, everything looks the same, or same-ish, whatever. Very similar castings, so I'll go ahead and slap this new guy on. Hey guys, while I'm at it, my these pulleys, this one doesn't have as much play, but it feels kind of grindy. This one has some play, but it feels okay. I went and got some new pulleys. Looks like the bigger one is 231081, and the smaller just idler pulley is 231107. So the tensioner pulley that goes onto the tensioner, that's the bigger one. So that's the 081. So while I'm at it, I figure I better change those bearings too, or change the pulleys and shit. They were cheap, so I don't know what the hell, I don't remember what they cost, but they weren't terrible. All right, went ahead and swap these pulleys out. Remember, this one, you loosen, or you turn left to move that tensioner. So this is actually a reverse thread bolt. It's reverse thread. So don't try to be cranking on your tensioner and shit, trying to loosen, trying to change this pulley, because this one is reverse thread, this is standard thread. But we've got these pulleys swapped out, and I like using a little bit of RTV on the threads of just of anything really. It provides a light thread locker, but it also seals the threads really well. So that's why I like using it. It will be vibration resistant, but it will still seal everything, and so the bolts won't be able to back out on their own. I used M8 by 12, and that should be just enough. All right, make sure you put your little radiator hose back on. I didn't know the length or the width of my radiator, so I didn't get new hoses yet, but I will. Here is the part number for the belt that I got. Basically, just hold it up to your old one, which I already did. Hold it up to your old one, and put your thumb in each one, and just spread your arms. Make sure they're close. So, which these are, right on. But then get your ratchet on, or a wrench, either one. That's a 5/8 or a 16 mil, and route your belt according to your radiator shroud. If you don't have one, there you go. So basically, any pulley that has grooves in it, you put the groove into the belt. Any flat pulley, you put the back side of the belt. So it's pretty simple. All right, let's go ahead and visually check the pulley alignment. I mean, it looks pretty good to me. Yeah, visually check the pulley alignment. Let's go ahead and top off the coolant real quick. Got a couple gallons of that. Then we'll go ahead and fire the motor up, make sure everything's good to go there. And yeah, fire it up, and then we can put the electric fan in. All right, she's running. Can't really see very well, but here, let's go. The heating core. I'll go until I think the intake is going, but yeah, there's the rider pulley, tensioner pulley, and new water pump. Hey guys, I'm in Stanley the Stink Bug. I'm in Stanley the blue blue half-ton GMC 92. I just installed. Well, I had the water pump shit the bed on me, so I just changed the water pump, and while I was at it, I went in and changed the thermostat to 180 degree, and I put an electric fan in. I didn't have the correct fan controller, so right now I just have it going on with the key on. I'm actually activating the relay with the fuel pump. So I'm activating the relay with the source wire from the fuel pump. So not going to the fuel, not coming from the fuel pump relay, but going to the fuel pump. It just takes microamperage to activate it. So anyway, checking out my 0 to 60 time. It seems pretty decent. I'm going to go ahead and give another test real quick and try to verify. All right, guys, got 92 Chevy C1500. Check engine lights on. Has been since I got the truck. I put about 400 miles on the truck. 416 since I've got it. So we're going to do a 0 to 60 real quick. to stop, and then, all right, 3, 2. Alright, we're stopped. I'll go ahead and roll my window up. I'm going to give her, ignore that temp gauge. I just changed the sender to a non-stock one. Okay, let's see, roll on. Alright, 3, 2, 1. Electric fan just installed. Just wanting to check my 0 to 60. Alright, I'm going to do another 0 to 60 real quick. Again, ignore those gauges. Alright, 3, 2, 1.